This 20-year-old Alienware wannabe gaming PC just came in the shop because it's been randomly shutting off on our customer. And I'm pretty sure I know exactly why that's happening, because if we just press the power button, we'll see that the system fires up, but instead of loading straight into Windows, well, we get a CPU fan failure error, which will only pop up in two circumstances. Either you have nothing plugged into the CPU fan header, or in the case of this system, you have a seized up CPU fan, which based on the amount of spider webs and dust inside this system, I'm not surprised. Because when enough dust gets inside the motor of your fan, it can cause the fan to seize up or even the motor just to fail. But before we do anything, this system needs to be cleaned. So let's go take the system out back and give this system a little blow. Although the dust and spiderwebs is what killed this fan, it's not what's preventing it from spinning, as it just looks like this is a traditional motor failure, which at 20 years of use is not that surprising. So to prevent this system from overheating again, what we're gonna do is go ahead and just unplug our CPU fan header and remove this broken fan. And although on traditional CPU coolers you could just replace the fan, this model is not that simple, because if you look at the shape of the fan, it's more of an oval shape, and the mounting bracket is way more rectangular than your standard fan, because those are always a perfect square. So my plan is to take one of these brand new P9 Max fans, which happens to be just about the same size, and retrofit it with a brand new mount. And if you're wondering why I'm retrofitting that fan instead of installing a brand new cooler, well, it's just because LGA 775 coolers just don't exist anymore. So we gotta make this cooler work. As I doubt this system's ever been serviced, let's pull off the CPU cooler, and yeah, that thermal paste is completely dried up, doing absolutely nothing. And when you pair that up with a broken fan, no wonder the CPU was overheating. So let's wipe off the dried up thermal paste so we can reinstall this cooler with fresh thermal paste. Now with these two little fan mounts, we can securely mount our brand new P9 Max fan. Then simply plug it into our CPU fan header, and when you look at that, no more errors, no more crashing, and no more spiders. So let's get this old Alienware wannabe gaming PC back over to our customer.